Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Kenny Wallace Show, brought to you by JEGS, the leader in high-performance aftermarket car parts. Remember to go to JEGS.com for everything you need. Did you see that finish? Come on out and listen to the show. So, Chris Blair, who runs Gateway over there at Worldwide Technology, he said, Herman, put down the dinner roll. That NASCAR finish was too good to wait till you get home. Listen. Here's what I say. The driving by Austin Dillon matches that team. Let's go back. Anytime the late great Dale Sr. did something like that, and we watched Sr. do it. We watched Dale Sr. do it. You saw Chocolate Myers and the Flying Aces. They were there to back up Dale Sr. So what I see right there, I'm old enough that I see shades of the past. All right, so what we know is that what Austin Dillon was wrong. It was wrong. I'm going to admit it was wrong. But if Dale Sr. did that, like we watched Dale Sr. do that to Terry Labonte at Bristol, the Flying Aces were there to back him up. And that's what you saw. You saw that team. They didn't care. My phone is going nuts right now. Scott Ackerson, my old boss at Fox, Chris Blair, all the executives all over America are texting me. My phone's going nuts. We have not seen a finish like that in ages. Okay, so what I'm going to say is what I've already said. I said what I said, all right? So we can debate it all the way to next week. Austin Dillon did what Dale Sr. would have done, and the Flying Aces are gone, but this team is backing them up. They were the first ones out there on the front straightaway. So Joey Logano's also right. What other series lets somebody dump two people and still get away with it? Hell, if you bump somebody in Formula One, you're out of the race. If you do that in IndyCar, you're out of the race. However, there's a lot of things I saw in this race. You saw, what is that? The owner of Bass Pro Shops. He was there. So, I mean, Austin had a lot going for him. He had to win that race or else he was not going to be in the playoffs. So, you know, listen, I look at this. I look right now, if we took a poll and there'd be half of you say, do what you got to do. The other half are going to go, I can't believe you did that. But hold on now. Let's bust this down. I just had a Kenny conversation with Denny Hamlin, and we talked about this. Denny says, listen, I squeezed the 5 car, you know, off of turn 2 at Pocono. He said he squeezed Kyle Larson there a year ago. Gave him a little room, but still they beat and bang. All right? Joey Logano and Matt Kenseth. Listen, Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano are not no choir boys either. Okay? You know, I've seen this happen with Rusty. Okay, so Rusty, 100 years ago, goes down into turn 3 and gets into Darrell Walter for the Winston, and then all of a sudden, Darrell's the good guy. Darrell's the good guy, right? And Rusty becomes the bad guy. So you're telling me right now that if you don't like this, you're telling me Joey Logano and of all people, Denny Hamlin, you're going to make them be the good guys now? I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. Here's what I say. I see we had a tire option that was a 100% win. I saw a driver desperate to win. RCR was desperate. That team is down and out. We've been talking that their engineers are behind. Kyle Busch said that on Kenny Conversation, that their engineers have been behind at RCR. And I had my text ready. I said, who saw Austin Dillon winning before Kyle Busch? Hell, nobody. All right. In ending, desperate people do desperate things. Here's my ending. Austin Dillon did what he had to do to get in the playoffs. Are they going to find him? Hell, I don't know. Are they going to find him? They can't find him, or else if they find him, then NASCAR's guilty of saying he did something wrong. But that kind of goes back to old Robert Pemberton. Boys have at it, right? And boy, they had at it. And I will also say this. Go ahead and put it on YouTube. Kenny Wallace getting into David Green. Same damn thing happened to me at that exact track. I led the whole race in that Red Dog car. I led the whole damn race, right? And I come out of the pits in third, and I panic. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to lose this race after leading the whole damn thing. So I get by second place, and I go down the back straightaway, and I pop David Green in the ass. But I just wiggled him. And I went on to win the race. My thought is that Austin Dillon's not doing like, you all are at home drinking beer. You're all happy, and you're like, oh, I don't know. Listen, when you got that helmet on and your team is down and out like RCR is, and you're like, there's no way I can lose this race. I had it won. I had a straightaway lead. How can I lose this race? You got the owner of Bass Pro Shop. You got Paul, whatever they call Richard Childress. They win the race off pit road. Joey holds back. That's key right here. Joey holds back. There's a lot of moving parts here. On the start, you see Joey holds back, gets that run. Joey did a good job. All fair in love and war, right? And so Joey Logano screws him right there. They go down the corner, and maybe Austin could have got him right there, but maybe Austin thought, maybe I'll race him to the checkered. And pops him in the ass and ends up spinning him out. Looks left and goes, oh, there's Denny Hamlin. I'll wreck him too. Oh, my God. What a race. All right, everybody, respond right here. This man right here. Come on in. Let's come on in. This is the Kenny Wallace Show, Emergency Press.
Oh, I know.
Emergency.
This is my favorite one.
Tell me all about yourself.
My name's Dan Brake from St. Louis, Missouri.
Home of the big one, baby.
Been working in the airport 27 years.
You've been working at the Lambert Airport?
27 years.
As I started talking, did you just check it out on your phone? Did you see the finish?
No, I didn't see it.
So, okay, here we got a fan right here. All right, here's my opinion. You heard my opinion. I want to know what you think. Austin Dillon, Richard Childress Racing, Kyle Busch, they're down and out. They're not going to make the playoffs. What do you think? You heard me what I said. What do you think? If you're a St. Louis boy, you probably hardcore. Do you think he should have been fair and not done anything? Or do you believe taking somebody out to win? Say whatever you think, because I don't care.
It's a hit and miss because you never know who you're going to haunt if you take them out to win. Or what should you do, you know? Should you just let it say nothing because you never know if it's going to haunt you later down the road?
So let me ask you this, and all you fans can respond. I don't know this man. Here, we at Texas Roadhouse. So look here. Somebody needs a handicap parking spot. All right, so Austin Dillon is in the playoffs. They wreck him later. So what? But he's still in the playoffs.
It also depends how much time you got in life to win this game and what you're doing, and how do you want to go farther down the road.
That's a good point. He's got a good point. All right, y'all respond right here. All right. Well, listen, we are in podcast form. You can check us out on iTunes and Spotify. Emergency press conference.